This week on Battle Scraps.
Battle Scraps is brought to you by Seymour Deer Seed Blends, Lulich Implement, White River Egg Products, and Big Rock Outdoor Productions.
Hello and welcome to Battle Scraps. Let's get right into the action and see if the rut is paying off for the teams.
Today's November 16th. Stick with us. See what we can get done here this evening. Our night's winding down here in Maryland. We seen a big boy tonight, but he wasn't within shooting distance, but we got some good footage of him. We knew he was in here. It was like clockwork. He came out like we knew he was, but just a little too far for the bow. I just threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and he just wouldn't pay no attention to it.
Here in Maryland, it's about 32 degrees. It's TVO's Financial. Got in here early this morning. We weren't even able to do a pre-hunt interview this morning. We got up in the tree. We had so much activity all around us. Little bucks, little does coming in. Once daylight came, even had a nice 10-point come in. Wasn't able to take a shot on the 10-pointer because I haven't shot my other doe just yet. We're watching Battle Scraps.
Hey, this is Dominic from Team Yo's Financial Battle Scrap Season 3. We're here in Maryland. We were in here yesterday afternoon. I had Brian behind the camera. Today I got Maria. We were in here this morning. I filmed her. We seen two really good bucks. About 15 or 20 does. We seen a big boy last night. We know they're in here. We're in here tonight trying to get it done. But once the gun season starts here in Maryland, you can use your archery for gun season. this evening. Had a doe here at the end that I was gonna shoot, but she was a little smarter than I thought she was. If you're sticking with us, you see we're definitely out here trying to get it done. I'm here in my sponsor's office, and he's also gonna share a few things, exactly what his company does to help us out there be able to buy our toys for hunting.
So again, my name is Thomas Hughes, and I've been in the industry for over 15 years. And we have products that allow the clients to get into the market and allow them to sleep at night, because they know if the market fails, we put actually an insurance guarantee on the product to give our clients a 5.5% guarantee regardless of what happens. So for example, we had a client who wanted to do caribou hunting in Alaska. The guy was around 60. At age 65, we gave him the ability to cash his account out 5 years later and take that trip because of the guarantee our product offers our clients. So if you want to take that trip to hunt caribou in Alaska, or you want to go to Africa and hunt down that line, we do offer those abilities for those clients. Put your money in a product that's guaranteed. Put your money in a product with a 315-year-old backing. And again, put yourself into a product that is backed by every state in the United States. Again, give us a call. The number is 410-672-6692.
The beginning of my season was slow. I didn't make it out right away. Didn't have a ton of time in the stand, but when I did, I was going out. I'd get some footage of some great stuff, seeing some deer. Just couldn't seal the deal right away on anything. So here it is, November 1st. A couple weeks before gun season, and my buddy was out videoing for me. We were in a ground blind, and here we are, November 10th, sitting up on a standing cornfield, partially standing. Not expecting too much tonight, just hoping to stick a doe. Well, he followed the deer for a minute and a half, and about 2 seconds before I shot it, he finally hit record. So, didn't get the greatest footage, didn't make the greatest shot. I misjudged the yardage and the deer dropped. And unfortunately, I ended up spinding it and having to go finish it off.
Food Plotting 101 is presented by Lulich Implement. Hello and welcome to Food Plotting 101. Today we're going to discuss how to maintain your plot once it's growing. This can take on several different forms depending on what you plant. If you've planted Roundup Ready corn or soybeans, you may wish to spray a month or so later if you have a lot of excess weeds growing in your field again. However, most food plot blends do not allow for post-growth weed killer. Another way to maintain your plot and improve its production is to apply fertilizer as it grows. No matter what type of seed you plant, they're always going to appreciate a little more juice. And there are several types of foliar fertilizers on the market that soak in through the leaves once applied, but you can also go ahead and spread regular granular fertilizer on your existing plot as well. However, when going the granular route, it's very important that you pay attention to the weather. It's actually critical that you apply right before a good forecasted rain so that it can wash all the particles and residue off the leaves and help it get into the ground quicker, as well as avoid leaf burn as it dries. Lastly for today, mowing your perennial plots such as alfalfa or clovers like the ones found in Seymour Deere's Perennial Protein Blend, is going to extend the productive life of your plot, sometimes lasting up to 5 years. Not only does this help keep out weeds by cutting them before they go to seed, it also stimulates your desired crop to put out new growth. This provides fresh, lush forage that will attract deer regularly. And don't forget to check out the expanded article over on SeymourDeer.com for more info on mowing, post-growth fertilizer application details and resources, and a lot more. Next week, we dive into food plotting on a budget. See you then.
This is the 4th day of my 10-day hunt that I got off from work. I'm seeing a lot of activity, but just ain't been able to get one within that effective bow range for me, which is 30 yards. But we know the big boys are moving through here. We got plenty of B-roll of them. We just need one to want to come in and become a movie star. sat here all night. We had so much deer coming around us. I had this buck come in from behind us. I was going to shoot a big doe. He came in from behind us pushing some does. When he came in at 20 yards broadside, Maria didn't have him, so I couldn't shoot. So he went out about 25 yards, turned, started heading up, drilled him. I know he didn't go far. I'm not sure exactly where I hit him, but I'll tell you what, he went down and did a nosedive for another 25 yards and just fell over. But he's starting to lose some light. We're gonna go back to the truck and get us a light. Now, don't look like I got a complete pass through because I got blood all the way up to here. But if you just, Maria will just zoom right over there, like I did, like I told you. He did a shovel dive for another 20 yards. He didn't go far, so it was an easy recover. Well, here he is. Once again, we're on the board for Battle Scrap Season 3. It's been a kind of a rough season for us. Got a lot of misses, but once again, I had to step from behind the camera and get in front and see if I could get Team Yost Financial on the board. It's the first day of gun season here in Maryland, so I was able to kill this buck without taking 2 more does. And I'm really excited because Maria was her first film out of a tree stand behind the camera. But Team Yost Financial is part of Battle Scrap Season 3, and it's not how big of the buck is. It's all about the footage. Who can lay out the best footage, who puts in the hardest work. And if it comes down to all that, and you stick with us and you've been watching us on Battle Scraps, you'll know that Team Yost Financial's definitely put in the work.
Congratulations, Dominic and Team Yost Financial on another buck down. And Team Anchor Point Archery shows another example of how retelling the story turns a few random clips into something that gives a little life to your overall story. Even if that story is, I need to work at getting better footage. Lastly, if you notice, this episode is out early, and we'll have another episode out later this week. And basically, we're trying to wrap up Season 3 in the next 2 weeks. And that means the final day to vote for your favorite team will be Wednesday, April 3rd, no matter what happens. So just stay tuned to Facebook for all the details. Remember, folks, some days you just look like crap, even if you try. Well, for everyone here at Battle Scraps, I'm Peter Michael, and thanks for watching.